What's going on, gamers? No, I don't like that. Huh? What? Razamuphu has a YouTube channel and makes videos? I never heard of him. Enough with the chit-chat. What's up, Moofus? And welcome back to Overwatch 2. We're going to be making a tier list for Season 2. Here's the dealio, okay? Here's what needs to be understood. Okay, I was wrong. And it's... I look at that old tier list, it's a joke. I'm laughing, okay? I'm laughing. It's hilarious. But you know what? In reality, it's not a joke. I'm not laughing. Okay? It's not even funny how bad those old tier lists were. They don't even reflect the current state of the game. It's as if the game has changed. I have seen, okay? The reality is that I wasn't enough of a gamer, okay? I wasn't gamering, okay? And now I'm gamering, okay? So we're going to take a look at the tier list now. It's going to be better than ever. It's going to be more accurate than ever, okay? So let's take a look at it. Right off the bat, Bastion, okay? Let's take a look at him. He's S tier. Here's the reality, okay? We're looking from a perspective of love. No, we're looking at a perspective of quick play, bronze, silver elo, okay? This is the reality, all right? This is the truth, okay? So Bastion can destroy every barrier in the game with his machine gun ability. He can move while he uses said ability. He still has time to kill the tank after destroying their barrier and or any squishies behind said barrier, with enough time in that ability to shoot another bomb, to get up and start using his primary fire. And he can outlast D.Va's defense matrix. He can pop Zarya bubble. The only actual counter is Genji's reflect, but that requires Genji to reflect, and that's just not really... Like, Genji doing something for the better of the team, it's just not really going to happen. Okay, so there's no counter to Bastion. Without every shield in the game and multiple tanks on the team, it's just not going to work out, right? So that's the reality of the situation. Bastion is unmatched. He's unmarveled. He's insane. Cassidy is mid. We're going to put him in B tier. As we've said in the past, precision heroes are not great at this level of play. You're not going to see a lot of Widowmakers popping off. You're not going to see a lot of Hanzo. Well, you're going to see a lot of Hanzos, but they're not going to do anything. And with his recent visual glitch, I don't know if they fixed that already, Hanzo is broken, not in a good way. So you hate to see that. Previously, D.Va was in the S tier category. We're going to see her fall to C tier. Not because of her 10 damage nerf, but because the meta has shifted. There are too many bullets, okay? Sojourn, Bastion, Orisa. These characters are shooting 100 bullets a millisecond, okay? It's too much for D.Va to eat. She doesn't get an Ana heal boosting her constantly. She can't do it. It's not going to work out. So D.Va has fallen. All right, she's a fallen hero. Genji got nerfed to the ground. Just another reason to nerf him. We're going to put him in C tier below D.Va. It's a shame, but it's the reality of the situation. Hanzo, I hate him. He's not good, but you see him all the time anyway. He's a D tier hero. Junkrat is S tier. He's one of the greatest characters ever made. He's my favorite DPS character. He just feels so good to play, and no one complains about him. He's just fun, and everybody is like, yeah, whatever. You have to, you know what I mean? He's just good, and no one cares that he's insanely overpowered. So we're just going to put him in S tier and have great fun with it. Lucio, S tier. Speed boost is broken. The beat drop, used effectively, can be the best ultimate in the game. Really, really good. If you're a good booper, you're going to see a lot of value with Lucio. Mei. I don't care about Mei. Her ultimate is the only good thing she has. Or contesting the point, I guess, is she's good at that. Mercy, again, as usual, only good with good DPSs. We're actually moving her up to the B tier. We'll have to see. In reference to previous tier lists. Pocketing a Sojourn, pocketing a Bastion, pocketing a Junkrat. She's really good. Pharah. Pharah's okay. She's okay. If you can hit your shots, she's not terrible. Her ult feels not great right now. I don't think Ramatra really does what they thought he would do. His little nanoparticle grounding ability doesn't really work on airborne targets. In fact, I've seen an uptick on Echo and Pharah players against Ramatra. If anything, he has done the opposite of nerfing them. He can't really deal with them. His Nemesis ability doesn't work against them. It just won't. He can't reach them. And his projectiles move at 2 inches a minute. So he's not going to hit them with anything. And they can even fly higher than his ultimate. So I think he has one ability to bring him down. If he does bring him down, of course, they will die. But the odds of them ever being low enough that he can also throw his projectile just the right distance, because it's hard to, depth perception of a character in the sky, it's hard enough to hit them. So, yeah. Reaper's insane, but not S tier, I wouldn't say. He's the tank buster. He's always been really, really good character. His ultimate is a team wipe. It is a win button. Reinhardt is the top of B tier. Ramatra can punch through his shield now, so that's pretty insane. He's the most fun tank to play. Let's be real. He's so much fun. He's pretty good. Roadhog is gonna be A tier, top of A tier, maybe S tier. If you can hit the hook 100% of the time. His ult is just freaking bonkers, dude. Let's be real. The fact that it also does damage is what really pisses me off about it. I'm totally up. I'm totally happy to see that you can't get stunned out of it. It's like a timer that you have it up, unlike Moira, who I'm happy to be stunned out of. What a freaking stupid character. So I'm happy to see that Roadhog's ult is better. I just wish it didn't deal 100 damage a millisecond. It's just the fact that it knocks back people and destroys, it's fine destroying shields, I guess that's fine, but the fact that it does so much damage to heroes is insane. I don't remember it dealing that much damage in Overwatch 1, and I'm not trying to be an Overwatch 1 purist. This is a new game, I get that. I just think it does too much damage. But that would, whatever. That's not, it's a balance issue, which is what we're talking about. So yeah, it's a valid point. It's a valid issue. Okay, calm down. Soldier 76 is mid. He's better than this. Actually, we're gonna do one of these. Soldier is pretty good. Hit scan is good. If we're gonna see Pharah and Echo at higher rates, Soldier is also gonna go up to counter that, which I think is fine. Symmetra, she's okay. Whatever. Torbjorn. I've changed my mind, guys. Torbjorn's freaking awesome. Okay, Torbjorn's freaking good. I will say, I don't think his turret is as OP as, people will complain about. Especially in the low elos, people always talk about, no one ever shoots the turret. It just shoots infinitely, destroys everybody, kills everybody. It is a great counter to Pharah and Echo, of course, but at the end of the day, it doesn't deal that much damage, and most characters can kill it from outside of range. Kiriko is really good at destroying it. Pharah, actually, if she's out of range, is amazing at destroying it. Echo can destroy it really well. Tanks can be a barrier, and you can destroy the turret super easily. You have to be creative to find these little hiding spots for it, or you put the turret around a corner, and then you stand behind the corner and hammer at it, and you yourself don't do anything, right? His overdrive ability is really good. Molten Core is actually insane area denial. If you don't just splurge your goo right on the same spot, you can actually cover an insanely wide area, or like an entire payload contest zone, and win games with that. I think it's really, really good. Tracer got a buff. Tracer's is A tier, maybe top of A tier. She got like 1 extra damage to each bullet, but she shoots 40 bullets. That's 40 more damage. Plus the crit multiplier, I don't know, 80 damage or 60 damage. I don't know what it is, right? She's going to be dealing a ton more damage. Her pulse bomb doesn't kill her if she sticks it, which I don't know if that's a glitch, but if it is, keep it that way. I love that. Then you don't have to use recall every single time you throw your ult, which is a waste of an ability. Really, really nice. I like the way that Tracer is right now. She has an awesome skin in the Battle Pass also, so I will be playing more Tracer. I really want to be good with Tracer, dude. I play DPS. I only play Junkrat and Soldier and a little bit of Torbjorn, because screw this freaking robot. But I want to play Tracer so bad because I love her. She's so much fun to play. Widowmaker is the bottom of D tier. I don't know if anybody's going to end up in the F tier. Maybe someone will. I don't know. Winton is pretty good. Probably the best tank right now. Maybe. He's definitely, like, if you're watching the pros, he's the 100% pick rate. So, yeah, he's pretty good. But we're not talking about the pros. Okay, we're talking about quick play. We're talking about garbage quick play bronze, silver, elo. Winton is good. Okay, Zarya, in theory, terrible. In reality, people still shoot her bubble. I think we're going to give her C tier. She's dropped considerably with the amount of time that her bubble is up. You don't see her infinitely charged at 100% all the time. Her bubble is shorter, and the cooldown got increased, I think, so she doesn't have as many bubbles either. She has to use both bubbles on herself to keep herself alive, and then she can't actually build charge as well because people don't shoot her. Or she uses 2 bubbles, she has 100 charge, then everyone kills her. She doesn't do anything, one way or the other. Zenyatta's okay. Probably put him C tier. Transcendence, again, one of the greatest support ults ever made. Discord Orb, probably still the best ability in the game for killing single targets. Harmony Orb, terrible. The healing is so low, bro. It's terrible. Like, I get it. You throw it on a Tracer or a Genji. It's actually really nice, right? For you can stay in the back line. You can be healing a frontliner. It works that way, right? I get that. But you're supposed to put the Harmony Orb on the tank, and have Mercy pocket because she can do the damage boost and fly around with them and have a blaster if she needs to. Which just making Zenyatta heal the tank just gives me a headache thinking about it. So I hate it. C tier. If you just ignore Harmony Orb, you're throwing Discord Orb and your, I don't know what they're called, damage orbs, your primary fire, you're fine. And of course, your ultimate is amazing. It's very, very good for contesting points. It's very, very good for keeping every single person on your team alive perpetually for, I don't know, 5 seconds or however long it is. Very, very good. Anna, For playmaking alone, I'd put her in S tier because she's the most fun support to play. But in reality, we're going to put her A tier. She is so much fun to play. She's the only reason I would continue playing support right now. She's so much fun. I do like playing Baptiste as well right now, but Ana is so much fun. Heal boost, the anti, the nano boost, of course, the sleep dart, everything about her kit is just fun and has like a high skill cap. She's so much fun to play. You watch all these clips on TikTok of people playing Ana, and they just literally carry team fights. It's so awesome. And of course, the Genji she nano boosted will get to play the game. But she did everything. It's awesome. She's so much fun. I want that sniper skin. I want it bad. I will pay whatever freaking ridiculous price that Blizzard wants to put on it. Sombra got nerfed. Pretty bad, actually. She just doesn't have the damage multiplier, and I've heard a lot of people talking about like mental theory about how she like the way that her playstyle works. She like incentivizes just being in stealth forever because you can be, and sneaking around and doing sneaky stuff. You're not dealing damage. So there's like theory now because she doesn't deal a ton of damage with her hack, and she can't focus hack someone over and over again as well. She's just like, she's broken herself with this damage nerf, which I think is interesting. Orisa has moved up for me. You can't kill her. You just don't. You don't bother. And I understand that that's the role of the tank, is like you're not supposed to kill the tanks. You're just supposed to kill all the squishies, and then the tank can't do anything on their own. But I like to shoot the tank because I can hit the tank. And Orisa doesn't die. So that's a bummer. Doomfist season. Doomfist is freaking broken. This guy's cooldowns are really short. He got a full system-wide buff. Everything deals more damage. He's got, I mean, it's crazy. This guy is looking really, really good. I still don't see him a lot in my elo, though. I would say that we're a little behind on figuring it out that he's good. So I'll keep playing him and winning. And you guys can continue to flame me for playing Doomfist. Doomfist is trash. You're like, okay, let me get Pod G and show you what the freak is up. Moira's pretty good. She's pretty good. Whatever. Brig, my love, my sweet. Brig, my queen. She... Brig... She's getting a rework soon, so we're going to put her in C tier, and then we can see her huge rise when she gets her new ultimate. It sounds like she's going to get visual effect updates as well, so it's like an actual new ultimate, which is exciting. I want her to be good. I think she's super fun. She just can't do it right now. If she could do it, S tier, my favorite hero, blah, 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 blah. But right now, she just can't do it, which is sad. Hamter, he's fun, but he's not very good. Probably the worst character right now. I guess there's no F tier characters. Actually, Junker Queen's pretty bad. Ashe is a precision hero, but she has dynamite, so she's a little bit better. I'll put her there. Baptiste is pretty good. You know what? Here we go. Here's what's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna rebuild this a little bit because I have too many characters. I have too many characters in S tier. It's just there's too much going on. We're going to bump these characters down. This isn't even accurate. She's much worse than that. Okay, that looks a little bit better. The tanks are good right now. Baptiste is a B tier hero up here with the other supports. He's really good at healing, and his immortality field is really nice for popping off. But that's about it. His ultimate is so whack in low elo, dude. You throw it out and no one shoots through it. No one knows what it does. Or you're on a payload map and you put it out front and it's too far. Or you put it behind and then your whole team runs through it or something. Which is why I think it should have a movement speed boost. If it's not going to have a damage boost because it's terrible, it should give you like 50 shields and a movement speed boost. You run through it. It's like a big rush. You know? Doesn't that sound sick? Gosh. Golly. Sigma is not S tier, guys. I said he was in the past. He's not that great. I just kind of was hype about him for a long time. He's not that great. Echo's pretty good, actually. Being able to replicate tanks is insane ability. That's insane. Junker Queen. I'm kidding. Nerf Sojourn into the ground. The nerfs they gave her don't matter. She's still one-shots squishies with her railgun 99% of the time. She can get out of Ramatra ult no problem also, which I think is dumb. Or not the ult. I mean, she could, yeah, but the slow. She can slide through it, no problem. Like literally, it doesn't really slow her. I think it's so dumb. She shouldn't be able to move. D.Va can't even jump. You can't jump in there, but she can slide out of it. It should, like, disable movement abilities. Instead of grounding you and slowing you, it should be like a miasma, right? Like it completely silences movement abilities. I think that sounds way better. For the most part, because that's effectively what it does to most characters. But Sojourn can just go through it. Tracer can blink out of it. Echo also can just out of there. I don't know what that ability is called. Junker Queen got a buff, and it literally doesn't matter. She's probably terrible. I mean, she is terrible. She's terrible. It's too bad because her mythic skin is so sick, but when am I going to play her? You know what I mean? Kiriko got a couple buffs, I think. Regardless, she's the best support in the game. She has a little bit of playmaking. Her healing is insane. She got more ammo. That's what it was. That was one of the things. She got, what, 3 more kunai? 3 more kunai. Pretty good. And Ramatra, the newest hero. I think therefore I am. I think his ultimate is stupid. It's too big, I think. If it was just a little bit smaller, well, you make it a little bit smaller, but make it 4 seconds instead of 3 seconds. Or replace his block with a dash. No, that's bad. Don't do that. Replace his slow field with a dash so he can get in, right? He doesn't need the slow field. He loses the barrier, right, when he's in Nemesis form. So he can lose the slow field too. Then he gets a dash so he can get in, and then he has his ult up. I think that would be cool. Other than that, his primary fire and his normal ability, his Nemesis form is fun. His slow is great. His barrier is a little weak. It's actually less than weak. It's small. It's so short. I would like it to be a little taller. I think, yeah, just a couple things that make him, that I guess if you did all those things, of course he'd be OP. But, yeah, I'm not a balanced guy, so. I think I'd probably put him a little bit above Reinhardt right now. He works so well in 5v5, as they say. I actually think he would be a lot better in 6v6 if you could have like a freaking Orisa with the shield up, or someone who can actually contest objectives. Having Ramatra run around with the slow field and be like a little bit more of an assassin with the Nemesis form, I think he would fare a lot better in 6v6, actually. So here is the tier list we're looking at right now. It's a lot of S tier characters. Maybe Orisa's not S tier. Maybe Winton is not S tier. It doesn't matter. This is the reality in quick play right now, guys. Okay? You're looking at this. You're seeing this. This is the truth. These are the good heroes. These are the bad heroes. And I'll see you guys again for the mid-season patch.